What's up, guys? Before this video starts, I do want to say one thing I'm going to start doing. I've been posting on my Instagram and I've been posting in my story, and I will put a poll up as to what you want to see for the video that I record in the following day. So right now I have a poll up and running. That is, do you want to see a push-up or a plank challenge? So go follow me on Instagram if you want to get into and be part of that. My Instagram is j_seabolt3. Link is in the description, as always. So check that out if you have any interest. I'm going to be running polls probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 times a week, depending on for whether it be topical or something like that. So go follow that if you have any interest in that. Enjoy the video.
Good morning. Good morning. You ready to get up and go? Are you feeling any better? Huh? What are you doing?
Last couple of days he's been a little bit like stuffy, like congested type of stuff, and so but he seems like oh, what, buddy? You ready? Okay, let's go. So yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Yeah, no, he has been a little bit sick. He's still actually, now that I've kind of hung out with him a little bit this morning, he's definitely still a little bit congested and stuff, and hopefully that will get better. So, but we're gonna still have a good day. I'm taking him to Tracy's mom's right now, and then of course I am gonna head to work. Now, one thing that I figured out yesterday is I had to sit down, and when I say I had to sit down, I mean I was talking to my buddy Gabe and kind of evaluate what my goals were and what I wanted. I think that Austin Dunham's Bodyweight Bodybuilder is a fantastic program, but the more that I looked at it, I thought, I don't know if this should be my main program or not, because it doesn't necessarily fit the goals that I have for myself right now. And then when I was looking up another program, it's one of the only fitness programs that I ever stuck with. I stuck with it for, it was well over a month, which was DDP Yoga. And I had such good results with DDP Yoga. I forgot that I even uploaded this stuff. I found some old videos on another channel that I had where in 30 days I had lost 10 pounds, not really changing my diet. I just counted calories, which I am gonna watch my diet. I'm not gonna just eat whatever the heck I want to. But so I had lost 10 pounds and 3 inches off my waist in those 30 days. I did yoga an hour a day. And so I don't know, man. That program is also a strength building program as well, and strength is more so something I want to focus on right now versus bulk and mass. And obviously I don't mean bulk and mass as in like me being a giant bodybuilder, but as much as I need to tone and strengthen the muscle that I have before I start adding on. Now this will add muscle on, but just probably a little bit slower of a rate, but it'll also help me lean out a little bit more. Now, I'm not gonna stop doing bodyweight bodybuilder. I'll probably still do it a couple of times a week, but my main focus is gonna be on the yoga to try to get back into the shape, and when I say that, I mean back into having the strength and stuff that I did several years ago when I did it. In 30 days, I went from being able to not hold myself basically with just my arms. You tuck your legs up on you. It's called a black crow in DDP Yoga. I can't remember what the actual, the real yoga name is for it. It's something similar to that though. But anyway, crane pose maybe, I think. But I went from not being able to even get into that to being able to fully support myself on just my arms. And then I also was able to do, I did 33 push-ups in a row. 33 in a row. And that's going from not really being able to do any at all. So it is definitely a strength building program. And that's what I want. I want some strength right now to be able to support the weight that I do have. And then as I thin down, I can start worrying about adding muscle. I think that I'm getting so overwhelmed and overworked, and there's so many different things I want. I need to focus on the one thing that will work for me and that I know will work for me, and then go from there after I get kind of down to where I want to be. Last night I did an hour of yoga. It was 50 minutes. It was like a 25-minute and a 25, 26, 27-minute video. And it ruled. And the other thing I like about it is after you're done with it, it doesn't feel like you've worked out in a sense of you're super sore, because the stretching during it also helps. And that's the other thing, stretching. I'm doing this and I'm working out and I'm sweating like crazy, but I'm also getting a stretch in, which is something that I really need to focus on, is flexibility, especially for getting into stuff like squats and things of that nature. And now I know a lot of what people are thinking, and that is that You're not going to lose any weight doing yoga because it's so passive and there's not a lot of activity, but this is strictly power yoga, strictly strength yoga. There's no meditation, there's none of that stuff. So you pack in a ton of strength and exercise and working and getting your heart rate absolutely elevated to the max within 20 or 25 minutes. Every time I've wore a heart rate monitor, the average calorie burn for the 25 minutes of exercise is usually between 300, 400, sometimes up to 450 calories per session. So that feels really, really good to be able to do that. So that's my main focus right now. I know that this video lasted a little bit longer than I wanted to with me talking about this stuff, but I just wanted to update you guys on that. And I think that's what I'm gonna stick with for the most part, because I think it's gonna help me achieve my goals a little bit more. Now, obviously, we're gonna play it by ear. We'll see what happens. It's Thursday right now. I started yesterday, Wednesday, with the yoga, so that gives me about a little over half of a week to see kind of what it does. And at the end of the day, it's not necessarily the number on the scale that I'm worried about as whether or not it's gonna help take me down, but it's just how I feel in my body, if it's helping me achieve different things, because I do want to get into some different stuff. I do want to get into being able to go to a CrossFit gym and squat correctly. And like I was talking to my buddy Gabe yesterday, you know, my form on squats are so bad because I have no flexibility and no practice. I'm not even really technically getting a lot out of it because I'm not even doing them correctly. And then the workout that I did yesterday from DDP Yoga, there was an entire probably 5-minute section working with squat progression. So I think just getting movement down, just movement basics and things like that, I think that this program in the long run is going to help me more getting movement, correct form, correct flexibility, and being able to get into different positions a little bit better so I can advance myself for the future. Because ultimately, there are a couple of things that I want to do. I do want to join a gym because I do want to do weight training and stuff like that. I do want to do that, but it's not in my immediate future. There's not even a gym around here that I want to join except for Anytime Fitness is opening. I don't know much about them, but it's like, it'll be kind of... I'm not a big fan of the community center here, so it'll be nice to try that gym out. And I would love to do some CrossFit from time to time, but my problem with CrossFit is, and I know that any coach that you would ever talk to, especially any respectable coach, would tell you, well, no, come and we'll help you out. But my problem is, and I know that I said I don't have an ego this time or anything like that, but if I can't even do the moves properly, I don't necessarily want to go just yet. Like, I feel like I need to get down a little bit in my weight, get a little bit more flexible before I go, because I feel like if I do a bunch of these routines and I can't actually do anything, am I getting as much out of it? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. That's kind of where I'm at. I think in the short term, yoga right now, especially power yoga, strength yoga, I think is the most beneficial thing for me for at least the next month and a half. We'll see where I'm at. We'll see where my flexibility goes. If I can start getting into squats and stuff, I may progress on. But for right now, this is my main focus. All right, guys, and I am going to end the video here. I just got done with my yoga and just got out of the shower. I did 50 minutes of it. Feel 50, not 15. Feel really, really good. I'm already starting to just feel like my body, like, I don't know, man. It relieves the pressure from my body, and it helps lengthen my muscles, which I need because I have no flexibility, and it just feels really, really good. So I am going to leave the video here. I didn't mean to make it just a long topical video of just my transition stuff, but that's kind of what this vlog is a little bit of accountability and just talking through things, letting guys know what's going on and things like that. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.